All right, fellas, welcome back in for another week of Coastal Carolinas, the rebuild for the Chanticleers. Tubby has had a rough start to the season, fellas. You've been checking out the channel. Obviously, this year we expected more, and it's been coming out in the commentary that it's not happening. So my apologies for that. There's been a little bit more foul language than we would like on the channel, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So we apologize about that. Today will actually be our first rivalry game. Sorry, it took me a second to figure out how I wanted to say that. So if you go right over here to Coach Stats, right? EA Sports says, in their opinion, there's only one rivalry for Coastal. As you can see, you can, on the right-hand side of the screen, or on the hot seat, because we've been losing a lot, Prestige is a C-. And then down below, it tells you, you know, what the alma mater is, what the schemes are, da-da-da-da, and the records. And as you can see, we have a 0-0 versus rivals. So technically, this will be the first developer acknowledged rivalry game for the channel. Now, we've said ourselves that the channel's rivalry is going to be against App State. You know, that's going to matter more to us in the commentary, making jokes, all that good jazz. But this is the only rivalry that the game recognizes. So the players should be more lively. It should be really interesting. The real commentary would be different. Let's go ahead and hit up our sliders here. As you can see, we're always on Heisman, 7 minutes. And then as you can see down here by gameplay sliders, version of Mac 10, give us a little break on pass blocking, and we turn down their interceptions. Everything else is a Mac 10. So just so you guys can see it, we know how the nerd heads are. So that's the PSAs. You know, hopefully these kids are fired up. This rivalry game is going to happen in Conway. We had less people in the stands last week because we're kind of in a rut. Tubby really considered, actually, when I booted back up, Tubby really considered benching Garfield. And we put him back in the starting rotation. We're going to ride with Larry a little while longer, man, but it is a struggle throwing the ball with that kid. If it's not a run and play, Larry is lost in the sauce, my boy. Holler if you hear me. Big game, fam. Big game. Look at the crowd out here, the marching band out here. Bright sunny day down by the coast. Kids from Conway look like they've showed out. I keep saying free tickets all day. Don't cost nothing to watch these guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good YouTube jazz. Help out my algorithm, fellas. Shoot, just let it play on mute while your phone's charging. You hurt? What's that gonna hurt? Oh man. All right, ladies are out here dancing. Big rivalry game. The emblem's in the middle of the screen there. We'll see what we can do. Kids are tearing their clothes off early, and we got defense up front. Come on, fellas. We need a big 3-and-out or a big turnover. I don't think we forced any turnovers as a team this year. We got to start getting our hands on the ball, fellas. We got to start getting our hands on the ball. They bring it out. Terrible decision. All right, Tubby. Hope you got these guys paying attention. So there's the series history. Liberty's up right now. They've got a 1-game streak, so they won last year, obviously. We're trying to turn the tide, baby. We want that streak to be with Coastal's name above it next time we play. You know what I'm saying? We got Bird at the cheese man down low. Got no idea if that's a cheese or not. It just sounds like it would be. They run the read option. Our guys really struggled with that last week. Temple just ran the option perfectly against us so many times. And there were so many play actions that were wide open. Stadium pulse is a little high. Stands look full. I like it, Conway. Come on, baby. Where's Kyle at? I ain't hearing no beats. Our safety stays way back in coverage, tries to come up and gets shrugged off. Okay, crowd's shouting for us this week. The crowd is looking a little lively. We like that. We like that on the channel. We want the crowd to be hype out in Conway. We want these kids to start getting, you know, celebrated and rooted for. Get to the outside. Way to make that stop. That's a punt. Del Keys, the thumper freshman, number 25. He's already got 2 tackles for a loss this year. No sacks, though. But we try to keep him back in coverage. Hey, let's not have any of these crazy penalties on these punts this week, fellas. Can we try to make that happen? Lost a touchdown return because of that last week. Did we get another one? Not quite. We try to put the spin move on. Great moves by Zachary. All right, offense. How bad are we going to look today? There's your hero. Larry already looks like he might be, you know, fried. Like a daggone egg out here this morning. What? It's early at my house. Holla at me. Sunshine Recordings, you heard? Might be the new name of the company. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Think that's a crappy name. Do something besides just look at it, people. Say something. Got a play action here. Nobody bites on it. We're sending up the ball, and obviously the very first throw is going to be an interception because Larry is a dud, bro. Wow, 0 for 1 with a pick. Yeah, buddy. Let's zoom in on him. What kind of gang signs is Liberty throwing up out here? Talk to your people. Let's be more positive, kids. Another loss incoming. Did you guys see that we're higher rated than this team by 10 points? And the first throw is an interception. I just got to turn them off. That's the only way. Just turn them off, bro. Cheating. We love to do it in ORE, my boy. Come on, fellas. Defense back on the field quick. Real quick. Kids didn't even get a chance to get some water. We went from having a semi-loud stadium to silence. Like, it's... all you hear is the drum line in my headphones. Come on, Rico version. Make a move, big guy. Come on, freshman. You got to get in there. 57's playing tight this week. All right, we're going to run a blitz, and we've got the team in zones right here. So your man on the far left screen is coming. He's coming after the QB. Come on, White. Get in there. Nice catch. We hold him up. Wait. I got to keep these kids off of them. There we go. Try to hit the spin move with Zachary. He does break a tackle. Okay, guys. Okay, Zachary. One day his mom's going to start spelling his name right. He's not going to look like such an idiot out there. I mean, I'm telling you guys, look at the spellings of some of these kids' names. It's not cute, ladies. What a run, 20. All right. We're going to run to our no huddle here. We're going to run the same play. Probably not going to work 2 times in a row. Luckily, he finds a little gap. We get 4. Let's stay in the no huddle. Mountain Jet touch pass. These never work for our team. But we're going to give it a go here with Lavetri. 83 coming in. Can't get that block. 11 can't block anything. I think that was a loss. Ugly play. Ugly play. We missed Barong on that. Barong was a little better blocker last year. Johnson's just a better athlete. More of a receiver. What a good time and play to Zachary right there. I thought it was going to be a dud. It works out. Shows how much I know about it. See if we can get Wayne down low. We would throw to the wrong button. Almost throw another pick. Holy crap, we pressed the wrong button. Completely the wrong player. We were wanting to throw to square. We threw to triangle. I mean, is this guy on medication or not? Nobody really knows. We're running the screen with the running back here. He really couldn't get loose. That's the freshman, number 34, Hart. Adrian Hart right there. Minimal gain. We're going to run a little inside cross right here. We've only got 1 safety. We're going to run the fade. Tight end, and I thought that the tight end was going to break free. It never happened. Never happened. It never was going to, man. Our all-star punter's out here. Kid looks like he needs to be on a diet. It looks like he needs keto, baby. I keep saying it. Keto. Do some fasting. It's actually good for you. We're in a basic man coverage right here. The only people coming after the quarterback are the defensive linemen. Briscoe finds the A gap very, very well. That's going to be a loss. We're running linebacker dog here, so we are going to have a blitzer, and we only got 1 safety up top. Hopefully this doesn't burn us. They hit a run play to the right spot, man. Just the perfect spot. It's 3rd and 2. We're making the line get up front tight here. I don't know why they switched over like that. It looked good. Maybe this is to the outside. We expected it with the linebacker. Luckily, our team over there knew what was going on. You see my linebacker I was controlling just jump at nothing. Johnson and Johnson, baby. What disguise does the diddler got on today, my boy? Y'all can never find him out there. It's like the worst player in Where's Waldo history. Let's go. Cut that way, Zach. Oh, man, you need a little more juice. Let's run our little RPO to the tight end play here. We got a little pump it up music going. All right, Kyle, he's starting to wake up. Finally got him a monster. Terrible, terrible deal there. I don't know if it's going to show up on the recording, but I accidentally pressed my home button right there. So all I saw was screens for options instead of what was actually going on. Isn't that nuts? Kid has no idea what he's doing, I promise you. Get there, Hart. You got to get upfield, big guy. 3rd and inches. Trying to run the outplay to Wayne right here. We're going to send Hart on a Texas route just in case that is no good. That's the money throw right there. You got to make that throw, Larry. First good throw all game. Let's go ahead and take it to the first quarter, fellas. All right. First decent looking drive. Everybody's finally waking up from their hangovers around here. The 5-hour energy shots are starting to kick in. Only took the entire first quarter. Real grindy gameplay. That seems to be the only style we know down here in Conway. That man is trying to shake his chest around. What are you doing there, Adrian? What is going on? Kid was trying to shimmy like he had a set of a rack. You heard? Not Bambi neither. Let's run Johnson to the inside on the other way. Nobody's with him. Needed to hit that with a little more zip. Larry never knows which pass to throw. I promise you, kid cannot figure it out. Larry hits a gold throw and it turns into a 7-foot jump. How is that a gold throw? Somebody explain to me the algorithm on that little number right there, my boy. Because it looked like somebody was having a stroke instead of dancing. There you go, Zachary. Break that seam loose up the middle, huh? Nice play, everybody. Looks like we're going to try this insane play that never works out properly for us here. See what happens. Told you, the entire defense read it like a dream, bruh. They were in your mind while you were sleeping. Huh? What's that 80s song? Huh? Old girl telling all her secrets in her sleep. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Get that catch, Levitri. And it's a beautifully intercepted ball by number 5. Welcome to the mother flipping show, everyone. The interception show by Larry Garfield. He officially just got himself benched. So glad that we decided to give that kid a shot this year. And I'm so glad that the game decided to give him the most boosts. Like, that's just beautiful, baby. Every wrong decision. That's what we live for out here. Come on, defense. I need a fumble return for a touchdown if we're ever going to win a game this year, it looks like. What a move. What a move, big boy. Somebody act like they want to go to school here. It's another year of that BS again. Jeez, Whitey. Get in there, big fella. Come on, 98. I need you to say snatch. Let's get it. Beautiful screenplay. Expertly ran. My man is right beside him and doesn't touch him till 3 seconds later. Who is teaching these kids how to play defense? We're going to commit to the pass because, I mean, who cares, right? We say it all the time. Nice hit. I need you to tackle that fool. Good job. Another stop by the defense. Woo, what a team, boy. What a team, what a crowd, what a group of individuals. You heard? Feel like I'm watching the Special Olympics out here. Sorry. Anyways. Let's go for just a straight up the middle play. Are we going to be a grind it out, run the ball every freaking time team? Huh? Welcome to the rebuild of Coastal Carolina, sponsored by your friends at the Vocabulary Business from the word freaking. How'd he come up with that so fast? Who knows, man? Nice play. Nice play, Johnson. First down. Somebody act like they want to win a game on this team, please. I'm telling you, they don't got enough medication for Tubby with these children out here, boy. They don't make enough. I don't care how many factories are in production. Let's run this RPO. It's bubble screen to Levitri. It's probably an interception. Decent throw by Larry. Inside zone up the middle. They're keying in on it. They move all the linebackers up. We get a little bit of wiggle from 20 right there to barely get a first down. That was... We knew they were coming straight up the middle. We had to make them change direction quick. He cut for us. Get around him. Oh, man, if you big guys would have just let me through. We're trying to find space. Hard as we can go, man. It's like digging to Africa with a freaking spoon, though, boy. You ain't gonna get there quick. A plastic one. You better hope you got more than one in your pocket. I don't know what we're doing here. We're trying to send Larry. We're trying to... Oh, that's right. This is Tad. We done benched Larry. We forgot. Larry's not even throwing no more. Tad is really slow. We have to throw the ball. We've always chose that run. Come on, fellas. I need a block. That's a first down. Huge first down. That freshman saved us right there. Outside, but terrible throw. Oh, if we'd have had a better throw, Tad. If we'd have had a better throw. So, yeah, this is Tad Hudson here. I don't think we used him any last year. You know, hopefully somebody's got Tubby out back by the locker room and beating him with a piece of soap and a sock. You know what I mean? Get that kid's brain to work right. It never has on this football field. I promise you that. 84 gets us a first down. Liberty's calling timeouts now. They know we're trying to chew the clock. We might be cooking with Tad. It was never meant to be with Larry, I don't think. We got to give the ball off on this read option. There's no way Tad's got the wheels for this. Luckily, they key on him. Hey, go 20. Go 20's fighting through all of that. Kept his feet moving. Kept trying to go forward. Finally seeing some heart out of this crew. Nobody wants to play for Larry, bro. I'm sorry. I hate it. It's going to be the Tad Hudson show now. How are you wearing long sleeves, bro? It's summertime out there. It is hot. It is hot. So we caused Liberty to burn all the timeouts here. We're looking for the first score of the game if we can just make it happen. It is a grind out here. It is a grind. We're going to go single back. Tight end angle. And we're looking for Levitri over the middle. Can he get there for us? He breaks free. The freshman's touchdown right there, baby. We seem to like the salute out here in Conway. We'll take it. We appreciate our vets. Like, subscribe, share, all my vets, baby. We tried to get wild on that. We tried to get wild on that Army episode. We got beat so bad, we just turned into an angry gamer. Bars, you heard? I mean, the last two episodes have been angry gamer. So, our apologies. Tubby's letting these kids get to him. I mean, that's all I can say. You ever just ended up in the worst classroom as a substitute and like, man, no wonder this guy keeps calling out sick. That's the kind of kids we got on this football team. You heard, my boy? For real. Send me battery money. First score of the game. They got 54 seconds, no timeouts. They're going to be trying to chuck it, I do believe. We're going to commit to the pass, and we're actually going to give them space. And maybe I was wrong about that. Great broken tackle right there by 26. So they're staying. We're going to go. The L1 button was cover 4 quarters. We're going to go over the top, and we're going to commit to the pass again. So all of our guys should be pieing up the area. Nice little drop pass to 26. But if that's what they're going to do, they're going to be upset. I think we can hold up. Let's back our guys up again. Over the top again. So we're looking for... Oh, we never committed to the pass. That's okay. They try the pitch. Our guys are on it. 4th and 3. Let's call a timeout. Maybe we can score. Let's try to hit a bomb to Zachary. What do you guys think? We're going to do it. Girls are limber out here, boy. You see that? Thing was up to the sun, my man. Chill out. That's why they wear them, what do you call those? Those little stretchy pants shorts. Whatever they are. I don't know what they are. I don't know what anything is. 84 goes nowhere. The only disappointment on that is he is our punt returner, so I feel like he might have lost a little juice. We're going to move Levitri to his side. And we're going to have Levitri run a corner route. Maybe that pulls the safety off. Let's see what we can do here. Just catch it. What a catch, Johnson, and he drops it in the end. I thought that kid had it. We gave it one shot. Maybe we can trick them with the play action here. Who knows? Doubtful. We throw it in between two defenders because we're a moron. Let's just run this clock out. What are we trying to do? What is... Tubby, get another hit of medication, bro, because right now you're trying to ruin this. So I need you to stop. 34 tries to change direction. And that's your first half, everybody. Let's go ahead and run that on down. Once again, a team that we should be dominating, we're just clawing to keep up. Just like the daggone Chanticleers out in that yard, boy. They just searching for a little grub worm. Like, that's what our offense looks like. Just searching for a old scraggly grub worm, bro. We can't even find a good old fat, you know, something good to eat. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. It's gotten that ridiculous out here. This is a huge game. It's a rivalry game. The only recognized rivalry game, even though there should be more for the team. Holla at me, EA. We can talk about it. And, you know, we are up. Now, this team is terrible in one-score situations. They only won 4 games in the year and couple games that Tubby's been in charge. So, nothing's guaranteed out here, fellas. I'm telling you, you need to always act like you're losing. Because more than likely, you're gonna. I'm telling you, I know that sounds terrible. All right, fellas, up to the 24. Let's basic it up. Let's basic it up right here. We're going to run the smoke play. Widener's there for the screen, and we can just hand it on to Edwards if it doesn't look good. It really looked like they keyed in on it, so we gave it to 20, and we got a yard. Most ridiculous offense in the entire nation. Tubby, bro. Somebody let me know. Who could we hire to help Mike Tolbert figure out how to build an offense? Comment, fellas. Who do we need to get? Because what he brought with him is not hitting on nothing. I was about to get real nasty. It ain't hitting on nothing. I pressed the wrong button. Zachary makes a great catch. That is the second time we have thrown to the wrong receiver. The second time we have thrown to the wrong receiver. All right, so now we're looking for this guy to crash down towards the... I don't know. I don't know what we were doing. Levitri tries to make something happen. I don't know how the play's supposed to work. Terrible. Once again, we live in a very, very area that don't mind doing something dirty. We will get y'all a check. Come help the offense. We are 3rd and long, gentlemen. We run the post, and nobody can catch. Johnson, that was perfect. Drops the ball. Tad threw him a pretty one that time. That's nobody but the receiver's fault. Ugly, man. Ugly out here. That's another phrase of the franchise. What is happening? And it's so ugly out here. Anybody says that all day is definitely from Horry County. Yeah, I heard. They've been there more than once. Come on, big 96. Come on, white. Purple, whatever color you are. Come on, big boy. You're taking a deep shot against our corner. Way to play the ball, kid. Way to play the ball. That's why we never interact with the corners, because we would have let him score. Come on, big fella. Nothing. That linebacker is reading the run game all day. 57 to be a young kid. He acts like he knows what's going on today. Somebody finally gave him his Ritalin. Thank God. Kid is an aggravation when he ain't got his medication. Bars again, my boy. Fire out here. Smoke. Check out Apple TV Smoke. That is the craziest TV show I've seen in a while, bro. Hit it up. It's dope. Waiting on episode 7. Can we get a score here, fellas? We're not talking about reviews. We're not Siskel and Ebert out here. Can we... Tubby, wake up. You're trying to win a football game. Tubby never knows what planet he's on. You heard? There's always suspect where he might be living. All right, fellas. We'll run and play action again here. Probably a terrible decision. We got preconceived notions of who we want to throw the ball to, but for the first time ever, it was the right choice. Johnson makes a huge play. 5 catches today. Show him the first down 11. That's right. Number 1 twice. What? The kid struggled all year. Like, don't get him too hype up. You're lying to him, okay? I was like, y'all to be telling y'all's missus they can cook good when they can't. The only old lady that can make a casserole that'll make you sweat is mine. I promise. What are we talking about? 2nd and 10. I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, medication out there. So we're looking for another. I don't understand why the RPO seems to be so important on this drive. I want to just get a solid run here with Hart. See if the tight end can open it up. They try. Nobody hits 2. Nobody touches number 2 on the defense right there. That was a solid blocking display, and our center, you know, doesn't even know that's his position. That's the kind of kids. Hurry up, get that play. Run, baby, that was it. We seen him break out. Edwards, you got to get me there. Down to the 1. Who is Tad Hudson? Who is this kid? We set him on the bench all last year. Put Larry out there first. The athletic director is just not very bright. Okay, I don't know. That light bulb that don't work, that's him. Get in there, big boy. Look at that. Up 2 scores for the first time in channel history. Captain. There's a salute. We got air guitar going on by Chauncey. This kid right here is going to develop for us. If he sticks around the entire career that he has, if he stays with us, he's going to develop. I mean, don't forget, we got that coordinator that is up to the master motivator level for position players and quarterbacks. So wide receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks that hit a huge boost every time they hang out with us. It's so important we don't lose people like we did last year. We got to start winning these games, man. Tubby, give him the speech, bro. Al Pacino, Any Given Sunday. Y'all remember the speech at the end with Steamin' Willie Beeman? Got a claw for that inch, my boy. Huh? With your fingernails. That's what we need right now. Come on, 96. We need a shutdown series. Get in there, Whitey Ford. Great play by the corners and the linebackers. They're cleaning house today. We need every bit of this game to go our way. Come on, fellas. We are 1-2. We never even sniffed a 50-50 record last year. And y'all be... Never mind. All right, defense. Took a little while to get him that time. We need a huge play right here. We're going to go nickel load mug. Now, we're only sending 4. We're making it look like we're sending more than that. We're going to commit to the pass, but just in their standard zones. Come on, Berta. I need you in there. Defense is trying to get him. There we go. Somebody finally eats. Who is that? Who is that guy? Rico Burge and the freshman boy trying to show out. I think that's his first sack of the season. If these kids can come along with us, man, every freshman we found has a big development trait, at least impact. And we found 2 guys with star and elite. If these kids will stick with us, we can make something happen. There's so much more positive today. Look at that. So much more positive today. Imagine what a day would do. Get out the way. Come on, Zachary. Just can't get back on the acceleration fast enough after a move, bro. None of our guys have that stick their foot in the ground and take back off speed. That Steve Smith, I'm here, then I'm there, Houdini. You heard? I'm telling you, none of our guys have it. That is not a runner. They do break on him. I need that block. Maybe I shouldn't have hit the sprint button. Maybe that caused the linebacker to come down on me faster. That's probably a mistake by the player. Almost guaranteed to be. Yeah, I've watched the series. You know it's my fault. We're terrible. Not these kids. I just yell at them. Everybody's keyed in on that play. We can't run that anymore today. We've wore that one out. We got another corner route in the backfield here. And we've also got Wayne and Zachary over on the right side trying to make the defenders confused. We're going to take Wayne. He can't hang on to the ball, I don't think. I think he drops it, and that's the end of the third. 4th quarter, baby. Chauncey, you're still holding up 3 fingers, bro. We've gotten it together on the passing side. Tad is a much different quarterback. It's a lot easier to get the goal throw with him. Larry is hard to hit the goal throw. It's either a lob or it's way too hard. I can't seem to find the sweet spot with Larry. Tad, it seems to be a little bit easier to hit the right throw. We're still not as consistent as we'd like to be, though. Bars again, bro. Yeah, I don't even try. Just wake up like this, huh? I know. Some people can. Whoa, what are we talking about? All right. We're actually going to send Halliburton on the blitz, and we're going to commit to the pass here. Halliburton's actually supposed to run a zone outside, and instead we have him take off. We can't get loose enough. Luckily, we're able to crash down as a team. Good defense, good defense. We kind of messed up the assignment for our edge defender, Halliburton, that time. We're going to move over here to Virgin. Come on, Rico. Uncle Rico, I need it. Vote for Pedro. I loved Napoleon Dynamite as a kid. What? I can throw a football quarter mile. Smacking people in the faces with pork chops off the front porch, you heard? Come on, Berta. We're running off the rails again. We got to get a win, man. Conway's going to blow this place up if we don't get a win. These kids are insane. That is a great throw and a almost fantastic catch. We are so lucky there. We're doing cover 3 match. We're going cushion and over the top and committing to the pass. If they get the first down, fine. We just need the clock to run. They throw another deep shot. We're going to let our kid do his thing. And that's a 4th down stop. Looks like we can pull away with a win here as long as Tad doesn't turn into Larry Garfield 2.0 on us. It's happened. We may be speaking things to an existence right there. Hart's running hard, though. Hart's running hard. We love that. Let's get the jet touch pass from the other side. This is actually going to be to Zachary. Zachary's got speed, man. If he can hit this corner and actually get a competent blocking scheme in front of him. And, of course, our guy runs right straight past like he wasn't even there. These kids got blinders on like horse races, homie. Look at that. Morons out here, bruh. Ugh. No wonder it's an F in academic prestige. Hit up EA. I didn't do it. They leave that wide open for Edwards. Best run of the day for Edwards. Here we go. We'll take that. Another first down. We're not going to chew the clock on them. I feel like that's not fair. You know, we got to give them an opportunity to beat us. You'll see people that do content, and once they're about to win, you know, they chew the clock all the way. We will when it makes sense, you know, in real life situation. A team wouldn't be chewing it yet. We give that one to Hart. We knew that Tad doesn't have the athletic ability to get around the corner, so we kind of just sent Hart into the meat of their defense there and let him get ate up. Sometimes you got to take one for the team, you heard? I know y'all took a linebacker home so your homeboy could take a pretty girl home before. Don't lie to me, bro. You've done it. Everybody's done it once. 3rd and goal. Let's run mesh here. I really wish we had Hart as the running back instead of Edwards on this play. We may look and see who Johnson and Zachary cross up. Oh, Zachary, you didn't do what I wanted you to do. We're going to go for it right here, actually. And we're just going to run the inside zone because I messed us up out of a touchdown there. And so I'm willing to take the hit if we don't get it. They're going to have to drive 99 yards, my boy. And it looks like it's a wide open lane. No problem. That is 21-0 out here. Coastal finally looks like they still want to play on the basketball team. Bruh. If you didn't have that dance at the end, I'd be so disappointed. 3-score game. Possibility of the first shutout ever in the history of Coastal on the channel. Let's go, Tubby. Just show them kids how to play defense. We're looking for our first dominant win, not only at home, but in the history of the channel right here. We really could start getting the ball rolling. It's been an ugly, ugly 2 weeks. Ugly 2 weeks. Commentary's been nasty and flat. Dude's really having a stroke behind the scenes. Like, good Lord. We needed a dub. We needed some positivity out here, I'm telling you. Sunshine changed all the difference in the world after it's rained for a month. You know what I'm saying? Ask Forrest Gump. It rained upside down, Jenny. For real, my boy. It was raining upside down out here in Conway. Let's go, Virgin. Get through there, man. Oh, we get close. Get close to a sack. I'm telling you, the key word ain't been there this year. Snacks, baby. We need snacks. Come on, Virgin. We ain't got a hungry enough boy on our defensive line this year. He takes off up the middle. That's all right. That's all right. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Big opportunity right here, team. Don't let them score. Don't go out like that. Get the first shutout of the channel against a rival too. Come on now, we gotta have that. Nice meet up. That's the Oklahoma drill right there. Kids ain't even allowed to do it no more. They say it's too violent. But when you got one-on-one right there, you better know how to hit them straight up. What a great play under the knee. Solid tackle by 17. They're doing everything they can to go fast. We're on cover 3 sky right there. So we're playing all zones. Everything's a zone with the defenders coming after the quarterback. And look at Rico get another one today. That's 2. He's on fire. And he's got one of his abilities activated. Let's go, big boy. Get another one, kid. He breaks free. Quarterback. Nice quick release. That's 3rd and 12. 2-minute timeout. Somehow or another, they're still able to go no huddle during the 2-minute timeout. I'm not sure how that worked. Looking for it again. It's all checked down all day. They don't have a 700-pound tight end like last week. Temple, boy, number 30. That tight end was the size of a truck, buddy. I mean, a big and jacked up. Come on, Virgin. This is a 4th down. We got to get a stop, fellas. They give them the first. They do not. Coastal ball. That's your ball game. We're not going to shoot clock. We're going to call plays and go. Edwards has got the rejuvenation ability, so everybody else is tired and he's not. Can't get that edge. Way to play the edge well, corners. Their corners did a great job on that play. That's why I hate them. That's why we hate them out here. Let's run Wayne on this weird toss play. Who knows if it's going to do anything? Our guys can't seem to get their blocks on these plays ever. We do not have a line. 3 yards, all that effort for maybe 3 yards. That's not enough on those plays. Now we're actually running this right here to the middle of the field and they got 2 linebackers inside. Go quick, Zachary. He tries. 4th and 2. At this point, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit the chew clock. And then we're going to punt. So that's going to run this clock all the way down. Oh, no, it didn't. Come on, man. Because it's the 2-minute warning and you pick the play that wants to give you as many opportunities as possible to try to get plays in. You get what I'm saying? The only time that really burns the clock down and chew clock inside a 2-minute warning is the kneel down. And so I completely forgot that. Unfortunately, I got to sit here and ramble on about absolutely nothing. You know, Tubby is... Told you, there's 7 different people inside that buzz cut. You feel me? We take the flag. We back ourselves up. This kid's having a tantrum. We meant to do it, kid. Calm down. It's all part of the plan. Chestnut checkers. Holla at me. Look at how big these kids' eyeballs are, and y'all say I make fun of them because I'm mean. All those kids are on amphetamines. Bars again. Tubby's trying to get it out of here, though, man. He's opening up some youth programs. There's a couple more youth flag football games for these kids so they don't get in trouble in the middle of the night, running around, skirting around like roaches. Y'all know how y'all do. Come on, last play. Commit to the pass, give him space, and over the top. He's throwing the deep ball. Coastal's going to come out of this rivalry game, the first ever rivalry game of the channel with a dub. We love that. We've had 2 losses in a row. We needed every good thing that could happen to happen. And luckily... your good guys are, you know, the guys decided to cut us a break. Showed us a little bit of love today. That's the game. First shutout in channel history. The defense crushed them. Great, great, great game. Absolutely lovely. We see us. We finally get to celebrate on our logo for the first time this year. We watched 2 teams do it for 2 weeks in a row. That was starting to get on everybody's nerves. Tubby wasn't the only one mad. You heard my boy? I promise you, these kids was talking straight cash. You know the rest of the sentence. So, nice to see everybody look like they were awake. Look, these kids are out here kumbayaing on the field. A win will do something now. A win will change some perspectives. I'm trying to tell you. So we're at 500. We're 2-2, and official Sunbelt play starts next week. We got to go with Tad, bro. Even though we like to run around with the quarterback and scramble, I mean... 121 yards and a touchdown, doubled the average. You see it over there, 3.5 versus 6. Not quite, but almost. you got to play with Tad. I understand he's older and he doesn't have any of these little jazzy things, but Tad seems to be one of those guys that plays better for me as a lower overall. So that's what Tubby's going to do, man. Tad earned it. That's our player of the week right there. As soon as he came in, the offense looked like it had some sense. For some reason, Larry Garfield, I mean, somebody sign him up for meetings and just don't tell him. Tell him you're taking him to some B-rated Comic-Con. You got to trick him to get him over there. We want to look at recruiting real quick here. So we looked at it off screen and we decided the best course of action was to bump up 50 points on this 4-star quarterback, Lorenzo Conrad, because Tad is a junior and he may bounce on us. It looks like we need a passing quarterback. So it's going to be our first time going after a quarterback who's not like a Lamar Jackson, like dual threat archetype, one of those running quarterbacks. We're going to go after an actual passing quarterback named Lorenzo Conrad. And unfortunately, Kansas State is going to fight with us about him. So we switched it to 50 points, as much as we could put on him. We got to get this kid. Nobody's really jumped in the race on any of the 4-stars we're after, except for Navy. So there may be an opportunity to go ahead and just get him off the board and start pumping more points into these other 4-stars. And it also looks like nobody has offered on any of our 3-stars yet that we have. And for some reason, because of our playing style, I'm not exactly sure if that's going to change depending on your stats. He may be a guy that wants turnovers, and we don't have any. So we might have to take him off the board. So there's a chance we lose and move down to 11 targets next week. We'll go ahead and sim the week while we're here to get it out the way, and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? What a great win. Defensive dominance. Coastal Carolina's defense overwhelms and frustrates Liberty in a shutout victory on a rivalry game. That's got to bump some stuff up, fellas. So let's go ahead and go through the week since our points are spent. See what we talking about. Looks like we moved into first place for some people here. It's always important. Championship contender went up a little bit, and that's pretty much it. That's to be expected. So we got Marshall. I want to say Marshall crushed us last time. See what our recruiting looks like this week again. We got 15 hours, so somebody else locked us out. No, it's just Fatukasi. And yeah, it's got to be turnovers. I don't know if we're ever get enough to really even deal with this dude. We're going to leave him on our board, but we're going to pump points into, let's do this running back. If we're going to have a chance to get him, then we need to do better. I need 50 more points. This kid right here, let's take this off and move it down to 15. I hate to do that to a gym, but I'm going to have to if I'm going to have a chance at this running back. And then we're going to boost this up to 50. And we've got the most amount of points we can have on the only 2 guys that we have competition with other schools. You guys get what I'm saying? So there you go. That's recruiting. Do some stuff off screen really, really quick. He earned it, guys. You can't tell me he didn't. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell me if Tubby's doing it wrong. But Larry Garfield's on the bench. He's going to be a backup, and Tad Hudson's going to take over. Positive about him. Look at the bottom. Impact depth trait. So he's going to build coins faster. Look also, though, playing time is an F, and we need a B. With him being on the depth chart, that deal breaker should go away now that he's moved into the starting role. So we'll check in next week. Holler at you guys. We're going to play Marshall. Like, subscribe, share. No edits, no cuts. As soon as I cut this off right now, I'm about to go ahead and share it. And shoot, then I'll watch and see if it's funny or crazy or completely incapable of being anything that looks like something with common sense. How many syllables you need to understand that one? Take care of somebody, pet a dog, be good to a kid, look for somebody in trouble. Just be nicer, people. We out.